How are you doing? Hello. How are you doing? How are you?
Fine. And you?
Fine, good. Well, we're going to start. Let's wait for one more minute to Camila. Simón Catalán. Camila, I can see people that, I mean, well, people, some names that I have never seen in classes. Simón Catalán, I thought you didn't exist in this group. Simón, you disappeared. Camila Fuentealba, is it your first class? Camila?
Hi, it's Sammy.
Can you hear me?
It's Sammy. Hi.
Is it your first class? Camila? Camila, ¿esta es tu primera clase? She disappeared. Sammy, hello. Okay. Simón? Okay, well, I don't know. There are new people in the class. Well, first of all, I would like to start by talking about your, giving you the opportunity to talk about your post 3. Do you have any questions, any comments about them? Hello? No comments, nothing about post 3. No? Well, I could see that most posts didn't include topic sentence, didn't use the organization of the paragraph that I explained in classes, like the hamburger, remember, where we analyzed all the elements, and I could see that very few people did it. That is one thing. The other thing is that punctuation was something that was not included almost at all. Yes. I uploaded, some links for you to study punctuation, how to use commas, how to use periods and full stop, colon, semicolon, and I would say that most people didn't use punctuation correctly, okay? So this is something that you must practice for next, for future posts. Today we're going to practice how to use connectors and linkers. I mean, do you follow me?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. So the idea is we're going to first start with studying these words that work as a bridge between two ideas, but you have to see the connection between the two ideas. Okay, first of all, I will share my screen. I will ask you to go to your cursos, material docente. There is a file that nobody has seen up to now. Wait, material docente. list of linkers, please download it. This is a very extensive list of linkers. First of all, we're going to see the, okay, here we are. Okay, here we have a very complete list of linkers, right? They are classified according to the idea that they express. First, we have how to make emphasis in a paragraph, okay? Here you have a list of words. Undoubtedly, indudablemente, sin duda, right? Indeed, en realidad, obviously, particularly, especially, clearly, importantly, absolutely, definitely, without a doubt, never. It should be noted, right? Debiera hacerse notar, debiera destacarse, okay? So these are examples of words you can use to express emphasis. Then you have the second group, that is addition, when you want to agregar another idea to the previous one. Well, additionally, an additional, furthermore, además, also, to, as well as that, al igual que eso, along with, junto con, besides, además, in addition, moreover, además. Not only, but also, not only, no solo, sino también, in addition to this, además de esto, apart from this, aparte de esto, right? Then we have, sorry, how to express contrast. A diferencia de, sin embargo, on the other hand, por otro lado, nonetheless, sin embargo, despite or in spite of, a pesar de, in contrast to, while, mientras, whereas, si bien, alternatively, de una manera alternativa, lo contrario, even so, aun cuando, differing from, a diferencia de, okay? Then we have how to express order. I mean, when you are going to give a different ideas or a sequence of ideas, and you put them in an order, you have first, primero, firstly, en primer lugar, second, secondly, thirdly, finally, at this time, following, previously, before, subsequently, above all, last but not least, al último, pero no por eso menos, ese es el significado de esa frase. First and foremost, primero y en primer lugar, y más importante, okay? Then we have when you want to express a result of something, as a result, as a consequence of. Therefore, thus, consequently, en consecuencia, así, hence, por lo tanto, for this reason, due to, debido a. When you give to make an illustration, to give examples, for example, for instance, such as, tales como, including, namely, es decir, in this case, proof of this, prueba de esto, like, como, to demonstrate, to clarify. When you want to make a comparison, similarly, de la misma manera, equally, igualmente, likewise, igualmente, just as, justo como, just like, the same, similar to, similar a, same as, lo mismo que, by the same token, in the same way, okay? when you are going to go to the end of the paragraph and you have to write concluding sentences, when you want to make a summary, in conclusion, to summarize, para resumir, all together, al mismo tiempo, in short, en síntesis, to sum up, para resumir, in summary, para resumir, briefly, brevemente, to conclude. When you want to give a reason for something, because of, debido a, ojo aquí, aquí muchos alumnos usan la palabra for para decir para, en el sentido de compré esto para hacer tal cosa, como un propósito. Eso no existe en inglés, es because of, debido a causa de. With this in mind, in fact, en realidad, in order to, para, este es el para, due to, para. When you want to express a condition, if, sí, in that case, in case, en caso, unless, a menos que. Concession, when you want to make una concesión. Admittedly, all the same, al mismo tiempo, up to a point, hasta un punto. Even so, incluso así, in spite of, a pesar de, although, even though, aun cuando, aunque, even if, aun sí, however, sin embargo. Generalization, as a rule, como regla general, for the most part, en su mayoría, in general, generally, on the whole, en total, overall, principalmente, in most cases, en la mayoría de los casos. As you can see, here you have many words you can use. I will not ask you to learn them all, but I will ask you to study some of them in each group. Is there any question about this?
No.
No questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
Respect of, because,
sorry?
because of.
Sorry, can you speak more loudly, please?
I have a question.
Yes. About
because of.
Which group?
And because of
Because of.
ajá.
Debido a.
I use it for.
Sorry?
Uso el for como para decir para, y quiero saber por qué no se usa, si es un error gramatical, en qué sentido, como.
When do you use for as para? Example, if you say they, I don't know, they, what can you think of an example? They, let's see, let me think of an example with for as para. This gift is for him. In that case, for means para. Yeah, this gift is for him. But when you want to talk about, you want to give a reason. For example, they traveled to, I don't know, to that city because of their, I don't know, their father's birthday. If you compare the two examples, in the second one, they traveled to that city because of their father's birthday. This is the reason why they traveled. In that case, you use because of. You don't say for. For means something that is intended to, is directed to, is dirigido a alguien o algo, pero en beneficio de algo o de alguien. But because of or due to is when you, con el propósito de, por esa razón. That's the difference. Do you understand it?
Yes, yes. Thanks.
Okay.
Gracias.
Any other question? No questions? Okay. Well, I will ask you now to, we're going to work on some exercises using this, okay? Let me go to the, wait a minute. Okay, if you open the second file that is in the same, in the same compressed linker exercises, okay? Please open it. Here you have some examples where you have to choose the best connector, the best linker, okay? Look at the sentence and choose which of these words is the best way to connect these two ideas. Do you understand it? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much for answering. Also, some seconds for you to finish that. Just from 1 to 8, please. Ready? Are you ready?
Not yet.
Not yet. Please make a correction here. Is number 3 is good at sports. Please make a correction. Okay, ready?
Yes, ready.
Yes, everybody?
Me too.
You too? Okay. Well, let's see. Number 1, Alvaro, please. Can you read the sentence with including the correct option, please?
Okay. I'll keep the dictionary until tomorrow in case you need it now.
No, doesn't make sense. I'll keep the dictionary until tomorrow. You need it now. So it's not.
Okay. Unless you need it now.
Yes. You see, because it's a condition.
Yeah, I read that.
Okay. It's a condition. So unless, no, it should be. Yeah. Okay. Unless you need it now. Here we have a clear contrast. I mean, if you don't need it now, I will keep the dictionary until tomorrow, in other words. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Let's see number 2, Cristobal, please.
Dan says he won't accept the position until they raise the salary.
Dan says he won't accept the position, although
Yes.
they raise the salary. Yeah, okay, right. Here, okay, there is another, here there are 2 options. Do you have another one or anybody else?
Even if.
Exactly, even if also. Both could be correct. Right? Because here we have also we have well, here we have a condition. Even if they raise the salary, he won't accept the position. Although they raise the salary, okay, right, good. Let's see number 3, Javier Esperanza.
Jack is good as a sport. Also, his brother is artistic.
Okay, although his brother is artistic, yeah. There is another option also. Does anybody have another option?
Whereas?
Whereas, yes, right, whereas, good. Okay, let's see number 4, Catherine, please.
You can borrow my newspaper so that you bring it back before lunch.
No. You can borrow my newspaper, 1 sentence. You bring it back before lunch. What is that? The second idea, what is it in relation to the first one? Is it a consequence? If you say so that, could be a consequence, could be a result. Do you understand what I'm asking? This, what the second part, what is that? You bring it back before lunch in relation to the first one.
Unless.
Okay, but can you answer me the question? If you analyze the 2 sentences, well, the first one is clear. The second one, what is the connection with the first idea? Do you understand what I'm asking? Te presto mi diario.
Yes.
Lo devuelvas antes del almuerzo. ¿Qué es esta segunda parte? ¿Qué conexión tiene con la primera? ¿Qué tipo de conexión tiene? ¿Es una consecuencia? ¿Es un resultado? ¿Es un propósito? ¿Qué es? Do you understand it? Anybody?
A condition.
It's a condition, exactly.
Eso.
It's a condition. So if it is a condition, which of these four words best suits in there?
I think it's provide.
Exactly. Provided. Right. Good. Who said that?
Me, Sammy?
Sammy. Okay. Right. Good. That's it. It's a condition, right? Siempre y cuando me lo devuelvas antes del almuerzo. It's a condition. Definitely it's a condition, Catherine. Do you understand it now?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Let's see number 5. Maiten, I don't know where she is. Sophia, number 5, please. Sophia?
Acá, yeah,
Okay. Number 5.
yes. I think,
Mhm.
yeah, even though he is
Yeah.
very
Go on.
wealthy, he never gives money to
Charity. Right. Even though he's very wealthy, he never gives money to charity. Here we have a clear contrast. He's very wealthy, he's very rich. Even though he's very wealthy, he never gives money to charity. Good. Let's see number 6. Let's see, Cristobal.
You should take a jacket with you in case it gets cold later.
Later, yeah, right, good. That's correct, condition. Let's see, number 7, Álvaro.
The match will take place tomorrow, even if it rains.
Okay, very good. Even if it rains. Good. Finally, number 8, Isidora.
Lo siento, profesora, recién me puedo integrar a la clase porque se me había cerrado el Zoom, así que recién me está cargando la pantalla.
Let's see, Sammy.
I'm going to pin the diagram onto the board so that everyone can see it.
Right, diagram, okay, right, so that is a consequence, right, very good. Okay, any question about this exercise? No? Okay, so now
You see,
sorry?
I don't understand the connector provide.
You don't understand what, sorry?
No entendí el conector.
¿Cuál?
Provide.
Provided. Siempre y
Provide.
cuando.
Right.
You can borrow my newspaper, provided you bring it back before lunch. Siempre y cuando, con la condición que me lo devuelvas antes del almuerzo.
You.
Eso es lo que no entiendo. No entiendo lo que no entiendes. Esa es la pregunta. ¿Qué es lo que no entiendes? ¿Qué significa?
Yes.
Siempre y cuando, con la condición que. Eso es.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, welcome. Well, now I will ask you to go to the second set of exercises on the same page. Here you have 2 sentences, and now you are going to use a connector to link the 2 sentences. In order to do that, you must read the 2 sentences and analyze the connection between them. And according to that, you can choose the best connector or the best linker. Do you understand it?
No.
You have 6 pairs of sentences. For example, number 1, she wasn't very rich. 1 sentence. She gave money to the poor. 2nd sentence. So you must analyze how can you connect these 2 ideas. And according to that, you must choose the best word to link the 2 sentences. You can use the table I uploaded. Do you understand it now? Do you understand it? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, okay, thank you. Okay, some minutes for you to complete that, to do this, please. Sorry, here there are more than, there is more than one option, definitely, okay? Ready? Okay. Let's see the first one. Who can do the first one? Any volunteer?
I can.
Who? Tomás?
Yes.
Okay, Tomás. Let's see.
She wasn't very rich. Nonetheless, she gave money to the poor.
Okay, very good. Here you use nonetheless. It's correct. Obviously, it's not the only option, but it's one option. Okay. She wasn't very rich. Nonetheless, she gave money to the poor. Here, in this particular example, you don't need to make any changes in the, you just use the two sentences and you use the word as a bridge. Good. Any other option in this part? Did anybody use another word?
Because.
Because. Let's see, read the sentence, please.
She gives money to the poor because she was very rich.
Be careful. She wasn't very rich. It's not a reason. It's a contrast. She wasn't very rich. She gave money to the poor. That is a contrast. Do you understand? If you use because, it's a reason and it makes no sense. Do you understand it? I don't know who was talking.
Sorry, yes.
Yes? Okay. Did anybody, Camila Fuentealba, did you use another one? Camila? Every time I ask Camila, she disappears. It's incredible. Okay, let's see, Valentina Gonzalez, did you use another one?
He left early.
Sorry, number one. Did you use another connection in number one?
No.
No, the same?
Yes.
Okay. But here you could have used any of the ones for contrast. You could have used although. Although she wasn't very rich, she gave money to the poor. It was, I mean, okay. Good. Let's see, Valentina, number two, please.
He left early. For this reason, he wanted to arrive on time.
But what, I mean, here the idea is to use a connector to link the two sentences. There you made two sentences. He left early. Do you understand what I mean?
How?
Do you understand what I mean? Here you have the first sentence. He left early and he wanted to arrive on time. So yeah, you're right that this is the reason. So
yes.
How can you connect them? Making one sentence only.
Because of?
Let's see. How can you connect them? Read the sentence.
He left early because of he wanted to arrive on time.
Let's see.
To arrive on time.
Here, sorry. Here you need to make a connection. Okay. He left early because if you say because of, you must say because of a thing, not because of he wanted. You can say, here you can say because he wanted to arrive on time, only because. Only because. There you have a reason. Another possibility, for example, he left early. Did anybody include another connector?
Even when?
Sorry?
Even when?
Even? Sorry, I don't understand. He left early even?
Even when he wants to arrive on time.
But the thing is that the reason why he left early is because he wanted to arrive on time. It's not a condition, Sami. It's a purpose. It's a reason. So what other connector, meaning reason, can you use?
Due to?
Okay, we can use due to, but if the same as because of, I need to include due to, because of, that was the other one. But here I need to include something. Debido al hecho, due to the fact or because of the fact that he wanted to arrive on time. He wanted to arrive on time.
Profe, perdón que le interrumpa, pero le decía por chat que me tengo que ir ahora porque tengo una hora médico.
Ok.
Para ver el tema de la asistencia solamente. Eso, gracias.
De nada. Okay. Another possibility is he left early because the second sentence is very, very complicated. You can make it easier. He left early in order to arrive on time, and there you can shorten the second sentence. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Let's go to the third sentence. Who can do the third sentence?
I can, Miss.
Okay. Who is talking?
Carlos.
Carlos. Okay.
You can go out tonight, but you must tell us where you are going.
If you say but, that is the, what is bad? It's a contrast.
Yeah.
It's a reason in a way. But here, if you analyze the two sentences, you can go out tonight. So I give you permission to go out, but there is a condition. You must tell us where you are going. So here we must go to the section of the group of conditions. Do you understand it, Carlos?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
but
so that is not the best one.
but
Because
could be too.
Okay. What? Sorry, I didn't get to the last part. You can go out tonight. How can you express the idea of with this condition?
I'm not sure which
But you-
other connector could be.
But you can use, I mean, look at the table of linkers. There is a long list of linkers for each, for each meaning.
Mm,
Provide.
Okay, one possibility is provided, yeah, provided you tell us. Siempre y cuando nos digas, you tell us, blah, blah, blah. I hear you omit, you must. Provided you tell us, this is one possibility, good. Another possibility, you can use any of the, let's see, let me go to the condition. Provided is not here, but here we have if. We have in that case, in case, unless. Unless significa si no. Where was I here? Okay. You can go out tonight, or sorry, here you can't go out tonight unless you tell us where you're going. Aquí tenemos, las dos son condiciones, significan exactamente lo mismo, pero hay que hacer un ajuste. You can go out tonight, puedes salir esta noche, siempre y cuando, con la condición que nos digas dónde vas. O haciéndole un cambio acá, no puedes salir esta noche a menos que you tell us where you're going. ¿Notan la conexión de las dos ideas o no? Do you understand it or not? Carlos, you have a question?
No, I understand now.
Okay, good. Well, let's go to number 4. Who can do number 4, please? Álvaro, can you?
I have a question because
Yeah.
the word but at the first of the second sentence, but Tom doesn't earn a big salary despite this, but if he did, he will buy a car.
He wouldn't buy a car. You're right here. That is wait. He wouldn't buy a car. Yeah. What? Yeah. Here, yeah. This is more difficult. I admit it. But let's see. The idea, you can change anything you want in the sentences. Well, not anything you want, but you can change different things when you use the correct connector. The important thing is to understand the two ideas, the connection between the two. Tom doesn't earn a big salary, okay. And then I am supposing, but if he did, he wouldn't buy a car. So, how can you connect the two ideas?
Maybe Tom doesn't earn a big salary, nevertheless, he wouldn't buy a car.
Yeah, but here we have a question, I mean, a sentence that is a fact. He doesn't earn a big salary, that is the reality. And the second part is a speculation, it's a conditional sentence. So how can we connect the two ideas? La idea es que, aunque él ganara un gran sueldo, no se compraría un auto. Eso es en el fondo, ¿no? Do you understand it, Álvaro?
Yes.
Yeah. So thinking about that, how could you rewrite these two sentences?
Miss, could be even if Tom earned a big salary, he wouldn't buy a car.
Very good. Yeah, that's it. Even if Tom didn't earn, no ganara, didn't earn a big salary, he wouldn't buy a car. That's correct. This was the most difficult one, the most difficult sentence of the group. Sorry.
I think that should be even if Tom earned a big salary.
Even if,
Because
sorry, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Totally right. Even if Tom earned, yes, totally, yes, that's it. Even if Tom earned a big salary, which is not true now, he wouldn't buy a car. Incluso si Tom ganara un gran salario, no se compraría. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes, everybody?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to number 5. Who can do number 5? Who can make number 5?
Yo.
Sorry, who?
Sofía.
Okay.
Sofía. Take a sandwich because of there might be no restaurant there.
Okay, take a sandwich because there might be no restaurant there. Okay, that is one. Another one? Number 5. Is the reason, I mean, did anybody use another connector? Sorry. Take a sandwich because there might, etc. Okay, did anybody use another one?
Do it too?
I'm sorry?
Sorry.
Take a sandwich?
Do it too?
Due to, but due to means debido a. The reason. And here we are talking about a possibility, or I mean, take a sandwich because there might be no restaurants there. Okay. Also, it's a possibility. The person is not sure if there is a restaurant or not. So take a sandwich. ¿Cómo podría rearmar la idea de que a lo mejor no hay restaurante ahí? ¿Se entiende lo que estoy preguntando, no?
Yes.
So, take a sandwich. Any other possibility?
In case,
In case, very
in
good.
case there is no restaurant there.
Exactly. In case there is no restaurant there. Very good. That's correct. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's go to number 6. Who can do number 6? Let's see, Isidora. Here there are more, there are several possibilities, options. Who is raising? Carlos? No. Isidora, can you do it?
Yeah. It's, mm,
Is
sorry.
dale nomás.
Isidora and then Carlos. Okay. Isidora, can you?
Charlie managed to sleep.
Sorry, again?
Oh, sorry. Therese was a lot of nice. As a result, Charlie managed to sleep.
But that is illogical, Isidora. There was a lot of noise, one part. Second part, Charlie managed to sleep. He could sleep. Do you understand it? Let's see, Carlos.
There was a lot of noise. Anyway, Charlie managed to sleep. Or there was a lot of noise. However, Charlie managed to sleep.
There was, okay, one possibility. There was a lot of noise. However, Charlie managed to sleep. Yeah, this is one possibility. Good. The same idea, because here we have a contrast. A pesar del ruido, él consiguió dormir. So here we can use another one. We can say although or even though there was a lot of noise, Charlie managed to sleep. There is a clear contrast between the two ideas. Do you understand it? Do you understand it?
Yes, yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, miss.
Thank you. Okay, let's see number 7. Who can do number 7? Sue likes opera. Joe preferred jazz.
What?
Okay. Yeah. Can you please read, Isidora?
Yeah. Sue likes opera, but Joe prefers jazz.
Okay, one possibility is Sue likes opera, comma, but Joe prefers jazz. This is one possibility. Another possibility?
Sue likes opera,
Sorry?
while Joe
Okay.
Like Sobera, while Joe prefer yes.
Yes. Another possibility is while. Okay. While. Good. Another possibility.
It can be in contrast.
It can be what?
In contrast.
Yeah, you can use in contrast, but here in contrast, we need to, okay, you would say in contrast, but the second sentence should be modified. In contrast to Joe, let me see, something like, in contrast to Joe, comma, who prefers jazz. Here we should make some changes in the sentence, but could be. It's more sophisticated. There is another connector that you can use without making that. Whereas Joe prefers jazz. Okay, so you can see that there are different possibilities. Let's see number 8. Who can do number 8? Let's see. I don't know. Who can do number 8? Esperanza? Javier Esperanza?
Mm,
How can you connect these two ideas?
mm,
The weather was bad. They enjoyed the trip. What is the connection between the two ideas? Javiera?
sí, estoy buscando, es que no lo había alcanzado a hacer.
Ok, pero dime cuál es la conexión dentro de las dos ideas primero. Is it a reason? Is it a consequence? What?
Y es como, es como una, como que se contraponen las ideas.
Exactly, it's a contrast. Okay, so if it is a contrast, what connectors can you use?
Mm, whereas,
Sorry, whereas, no.
no. Mm,
La idea es que a pesar de una cosa, a pesar de que el tiempo estaba malo, disfrutaron el viaje, ¿no? O aunque
sí.
el tiempo estaba malo, disfrutaron el viaje. ¿Cómo diríamos eso?
Sin embargo, pero mm,
let's see, aunque. How do you say aunque in English?
Also,
Although, yeah.
although,
Although the weather was bad, comma, they enjoyed the trip. That's it. They enjoyed the trip. Okay. Oof. Okay, this is one possibility. Any other possibility? Did anybody use another connector?
even though,
Evenson?
Okay, even though, yeah, even though, although, or even though, okay? Any other?
however,
How did you use however?
the weather was bad. However, they enjoyed the trip.
Okay, right, could be. Yes, could be. The weather was bad, however, they enjoyed the trip. Okay. So the only difference is where you insert the connection. Okay, right. Any other one? We can use despite. Despite the weather was bad, or despite the bad weather, they enjoyed the trip. A pesar de que el tiempo estaba malo o a pesar del mal tiempo, they enjoyed. Ah, y aquí hay otra más. Yo podría decir, in spite of the bad weather. In spite of the bad weather. Tengo varias posibilidades. Okay? Do you understand it? Do you? Is it the last one? Any question about this?
No.
No questions? Okay. Let's go to your cursos again. Wait a minute. Here we have different exercises. Okay. Voy a hablar en español ahora. Esta tablita se la van a tener que aprender en una buena forma, digamos, no toda, pero mucha. Lo que quiero en este ejercicio, que les quede claro, a ver, déjenme, que no, a ver, ustedes en los posts que yo he corregido, usan y abusan de la palabra and, de la palabra but, y de la palabra so. Esos tres conectores son los únicos que usan, diría yo, y los tres están usados, a veces bien, a veces mal. El and está usado en exceso, o sea, es como una plaga de and que no corresponde, porque el and es cuando yo sumo cosas, agrego cosas que son equivalentes o son de igual nivel o igual valor, pero no peras con manzanas, por ejemplo, ¿ya? Por lo tanto, les voy a pedir que revisen esta lista, se aprendan unos cuantos de aquí, ¿ya? Y porque esto lo van a tener que usar en los futuros posts, y recuerden que en la prueba final, ustedes van a tener que escribir un post, pero van a tener que escribirlo en papel y lápiz. O sea, toda la prueba va a ser en papel y lápiz, no va a haber computador ni teléfono. Por lo tanto, es necesario que lo aprendan a usar sin recurrir al traductor, ni mucho menos al traductor, ¿no? Me perdí aquí, se me cerró la página. Ya. Déjenme. Si vamos. ¿Me escuchan bien?
Yes.
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 Okay, good. Okay, let me see. Here there are some, let me see something. Okay. If you go to your cursos, this will be homework anyway. If you go to your cursos material docente, exercises on connectors. I will ask you to do this for next class, okay? This exercise should be easier than the other one. Here you have an example. Yeah. It was raining heavily, but the match went on to the end. Here you are given two different connectors and you can make two different sentences. Although it was raining heavily, the match went on to the end. One possibility. Another possibility. Despite the heavy rain, the match went on to the end. So here you have, let me see, you have 6 sentences. It's similar to what you did now, but it will be easier because you are given the connector. So using the connector, you must rewrite the sentences, making all the necessary changes. Do you understand it? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes, okay. This is part of your homework. The second part has to do with punctuation. In punctuation, by the way, I uploaded last Monday, I told you about these patterns of grammar for you to study. I can see that only 7 people have downloaded. I recommend you to do that. I mean, to download this PowerPoint to analyze how to organize a sentence. And then I also uploaded a group of, exercises of word order. This is grammar, and this is, how you use these patterns, okay? This is not homework. This is something that I recommend you to do, especially the people that have problem with grammar, with the way to organize the elements in a sentence. Este ejercicio no es tarea, es voluntario, pero la gente que quiera hacerlo, lo hace y me lo manda y yo lo corrijo. Pero no es tarea, ¿ok? Lo que sí es tarea es, sorry, let me, wait. In, again, punctuation exercises. Here you have a list of exercises. Oh, I'm not opening. Okay, this is an exercise of punctuation. Why can't I open it? Could you open it? Can't open. I can't open it. Can you open it?
I can.
I cannot open it. I don't know why. Okay, here it is. Okay, here you have a list of 4 sentences, groups of sentences. They are, without any punctuation. When I say punctuation, I also mean capital letters, mayúsculas. Do you remember that some time ago I uploaded a link with punctuation, well, you will have to review those links, okay? Those videos. And according to that, you will have to add the missing punctuation in the sentences below. Yes? Aquí tengo oraciones que están muy parecidas a cómo la mayoría de ustedes escriben los posts. La diferencia es que ustedes me meten comas donde cayeron las comas, sin mayúsculas, sin apóstrofe, sin nada. Aquí no hay nada de nada. Y quiero que, después de ver los videos que yo subí sobre cómo funciona la puntuación en inglés, corrijan esto y lo vamos a hacer el lunes. A propósito, el lunes, ¿ustedes saben qué pasa con el paro, no ahora? ¿Sigue el paro esta semana o no?
Se renueva de aquí al viernes.
De aquí al hoy día para el viernes.
Sí, hoy día comienzan las votaciones.
¿Y se sabe ahora por qué es el paro, no?
O sea, dicen que es por las condiciones laborales de los profesores, también de ¿cómo se llama? De los auxiliares, que siempre dejan la embarrada los compañeros. También por la falta de casinos y esas cosas.
Ya. Bueno, no sé si la próxima semana, ¿ustedes creen que la próxima semana va a seguir el paro, no? ¿Qué se rumorea?
Si es por votación, yo creo que sí.
¿Sí? Bueno, vamos a tener que estar atentos a ver qué pasa. Si la próxima semana sigue el paro, la clase tendría que seguir siendo online, yo creo. Si las clases se renuevan, las clases vuelven a ser presenciales. Entonces esperemos qué pasa de aquí el viernes. ¿A qué hora se sabría el viernes en la mediodía, por ahí?
Siempre es temprano. ¿Cuándo están los resultados?
¿Y a qué le llamas temprano?
Como a las 12.
Ya. Ok, entonces esperemos hasta el viernes a ver qué pasa y ahí yo me comunico con ustedes y les confirmo si es online o es presencial. Pero en cualquiera de los dos casos, les voy a pedir, por favor, que hagan estas dos tareas. Esta semana no van a tener blog, no van a tener post. La próxima sí. ¿Ok? Quiero que terminemos de hacer esto antes de volver a escribir. Porque esto quiero que esté incluido en los próximos posts. ¿Ok? ¿Es it okay?
Ok, sí,
Ok.
pero yo tengo una pregunta más con respecto al video, porque como estamos paro, igual lo tenemos que entregar.
Yo creo que sí, ¿o no? ¿Por qué? Se supone que no hay prueba cuando hay...
Es que claro, porque en otros ramos hemos suspendido la evaluación hasta que volvamos a clases presenciales.
Recorcholis.
Sí, pero lo que pasa es que inglés es independiente a Facso. Da
Eso
lo mismo si
es un CFG.
Facso está en paro o no.
No sé si es CFG, pero inglés siempre ha estado... Déjenme averiguar, yo tengo entendido que corre igual. Déjenme averiguar y les cuento, pero, o sea, esta es una opinión mía nomás. Aunque fuera así, yo creo que a ustedes les conviene subirlo igual, porque el plazo se cumple hoy día, o se cumplía hoy día, y después se les va a juntar todo, digo yo. Déjenme confirmar cómo funciona la evaluación un momento paro y les cuento. Vi que 4 personas habían subido el video. Ojalá, hoy día el plazo hasta las 12 original. ¿Ya? Voy a subir, voy a preguntar y les aviso. ¿Ok?
Profe,
Ok,
y si
gracias.
fuera así,
¿Perdón?
que si fuera así, si habría plazo para entregarlo después, los que ya entregamos el video se retrasa la corrección, por cierto.
No, no necesariamente.
Ah, ya.
No. La gente que cumplió con el plazo, sí, no, por ningún motivo, igual se corrige. ¿Ya? O se corrige antes. Los que llegan primero se corrigen primero. Es una cuestión de regulación del tiempo. ¿Ok? Okay, guys. So, hope to see you or to hear you next week, then. Bye-bye.
Profe,
Dígame.
entonces hay que hacer la tarea de puntuación y la otra.
Exactamente. Sí.
Ya.
¿Ok?
¿Y esa va a abrir como una tarea en un curso para mandarlo? ¿O hay que
No,
traerlo
esa la vamos a
resuelto?
corregir en la clase.
Ah, ya.
Vamos a corregir en la clase. ¿Ok?
Ya, chao, chao.
Ok, bye bye. See you.
Bye, Mings.
Bye bye.
Bye, Mings.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.